Hey everyone, welcome to day 30. We are right at month end. I want to encourage you today to do those last minute follow-ups for people who said to, let you know before you place your last order. So you may have already told them that you're placing your order at 7 o'clock and they asked you just to follow up. You're going to follow up with those people. At this point, you should not be following up with anyone out of desperation. We've talked about that a number of times, but you want to follow up with people who you spoke to about joining, follow up to the people who you talked to about hosting a party. You want to get your next month's schedule booked up as quickly as possible. I always recommend that you go really heavy day 1 to day 15. So if you can do all of your parties in those 2 weeks, you're going to be setting yourself up for much better success. I feel like a recurring theme, whether you've noticed it or not, is that we don't put things off to the end of the month. So if you have, all of your parties booked in your first 15 days, and for some reason somebody has to change the date, if you can change it to the 3rd week, that is far better than changing it to next month. Okay, so it's really important that you be strategic like a business owner. You're going to be strategic in how you schedule out your calendar. Today, I want to talk to you about the Scentsy family. So obviously you are part of the Scentsy family, but I'm hoping that in the last 30 days, you have started to realize that you maybe don't hang out with people who are bringing out the best version of yourself. If you are currently a lead consultant and you want to be a star consultant, I really want to encourage you to surround yourself with star consultants and superstar consultants. If you want to be a director, surround yourself with directors and star directors. If you're a director and you want to be a superstar director, start surrounding yourself with superstar directors. Watch what they do, learn from them, elevate your own business. Only you can do that. So it's important that you surround yourself with people who are going to lead you to the best version of yourself. Okay. I don't necessarily recommend going too far down the ranking from where you are. The only reason that I say that is that you might find yourself comparing. And we've already talked about that. Comparison is the thief of joy. You want to find somebody who is 1 or 2 titles out that you can emulate. You can ask them questions. You can watch what they do. You can, more importantly, watch what they don't do. If you look on a superstar director page, you should find Sweden. What do I mean by Sweden? Is it Sweden? Maybe it's Switzerland. You're going to find neutral ground. If you follow me on Facebook or on Instagram, you're going to find neutral information on there. I don't pick sides of debates. I don't post about politics. I don't post anything that's controversial. I'm very clear on what my message is and my taglines. Faith, family, fragrance. If you're not interested in learning about those 3 things, you're not following me and you're not my ideal customer, right? Speaking of ideal customer, I hope that if we have gotten to day 31, I hope this is not coming as news to you. There are 3 kinds of customers. 1 is someone who makes drip coffee at home. 2 is somebody who here in Canada would be going through Tim Hortons, probably in the US through Dunkin' Donuts. Number 3, you're going to find your Starbucks customer. Pause this video if you need a minute to think about this. But which of those 3 clients do you think is the ideal Scentsy customer? And this answer might surprise you. And this answer might help you discover why you don't have as many customers as you thought you might. So pause if you need to, comment below what kind of customer, who is our ideal client, drop it in the comments. I'd love to know what people think, because I did this poll in my group page and I was surprised, startled by the response. So here is the answer. The ideal customer to buy Scentsy products is the Starbucks customer. Why is that? We sell an affordable luxury product. Okay. We don't sell toilet paper that people need. Okay. We don't sell cheap stuff. You can't get what we have in bulk, quote unquote. We sell an affordable luxury. So what does that mean? Make someone feel good when they buy Scentsy, because it's not a need, it's a want, and it's affordable. So our ideal target customer is a Starbucks drinker. So you might have to be asking yourself right now, have you been surrounding yourself with your ideal client? And if not, I'm hoping that this is coming as a little bit of a wake-up call as we head into the next month, that maybe you've been trying to convince people to buy Scentsy from you and they're not your target audience. Okay, so what I want to talk about is surrounding yourself with people who will help you go to the next level. Easy example of this is if you have, if you're trying to eat healthier, like I am, I had to recognize that I can no longer surround myself with people who just love getting together for drinks and fries and chips and chocolate and ice cream. That was a decision that I had to make. Now we can get together in other areas, but it cannot revolve around food, because if there are 4 people and they're all eating ice cream, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be the 5th person eating ice cream. If I'm hanging around 4 people who eat fast food, I will become the 5th person who eats fast food. So instead, I have to surround myself, when it comes to meals and food, I have to surround myself with people who are eating nutritionally valid food. If it doesn't have nutritional value, I can't be hanging out with them to eat, because I know myself and it's far easier to fall back into an old habit than to stick to your guns to a new habit. If you hang out with people who constantly complain, guess what you're going to become? A complainer. If you want to be a superstar director one day, or any rank really, you have to have a positive mindset. You have to be solution oriented. When people come to me and they're complaining about their Scentsy business, I don't give them, I don't spoon feed them answers on what they can do. Okay. My expectation as of a business owner, you can tell me what's going on, and I'm going to say, where did you look for information on the workstation? Where did you look anything up on YouTube? Have you done any research into why that might be? What have you done for yourself? If you are just calling me to complain, you're not getting any response from me. I do not hang out with complainers. I hang out with high achievers who look for solutions, who try to find a way to do something maybe they haven't tried before, people who are willing to learn and grow. Now, that is not to say there aren't days where you're just like, I'm fed up. I don't know how to do this. And you reach out to that group of people and you're like, I need help. Of course, they should help you, especially Scentsy people. Okay. So I actually am part of a group. I kind of started it randomly a number of months ago, and we do what's called Work Wednesdays. So it's for any director or above. So if you are a director or higher, reach out to me if you want to be part of this. Every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, we hop on a virtual Zoom call. And we share what we're working on. We share, different ideas. We encourage each other. But that's also a great time to go on and go, you know what, guys, I'm stuck. This is what I've looked into doing. I've looked into this and this and this, and I read about this, and I watched a training on this, but I'm still stuck. Can you help me? And you're going to collaborate with each other. And you can't always be the person taking from the table. You have to bring to the table as well. So it's important that you surround yourself with people who are where you want to go. If you, in the past 5 years, we talked about this in the last couple of days, if you are hanging out with the same people from 5 years ago and expecting to have a different outcome, You are doing yourself a disservice. You are self-sabotaging. You need to, starting today, you need to find people who are where you want to be. Where does future you see themselves? Where do you want to be? And you need to surround yourself with those people. Now, I'm not telling you to unfriend and sorry, I can't hang out with you. Jen told me I'm not allowed to hang out with you because you dragged me down. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that the people you surround yourself with matter. They matter. So you need to find people who are where you want to be, and you need to research them. Find out, what do you do on a daily basis that helps you grow your business? What is it that you, how do you talk to a team member who says X, Y, Z? Okay. Those are the kinds of things. If somebody asks me, Jen, what do you do every day? Boom, this is what I do. People overcomplicate this all the time. And when I have people and I'm having a recruiting conversation, and if they say to me, what's the minimum? Yo, I don't even want them on my team, because I don't work with mediocre. I don't work with ordinary. I work with people who are excellent. I work with people who want to grow. So instead of telling them the minimum, I would say, well, what's the minimum expectation that you want to earn every single month? And if they say, it would change my life if I had $50 every single month, so I don't have to worry when I put groceries on the belt, I can help them. Okay. I'll turn their question of what's the minimum, I'll turn it right back on them. You tell me, what is the minimum? What would make this worth it for you? If you just want to place one order every 12th month, I'm not going to be working with you. You can join my team, but those are not the people that I'm surrounding myself with. I'm surrounding myself with people who want to grow. I'm surrounding myself with people who are willing to learn. I surround myself with people who are coachable. What do I mean by coachable? I mean, if I give you a suggestion and you get your back up and you're like, well, you don't know what it's like, or you don't understand my circumstance. Whoa. If you ask me for my advice and I let you know this is what highest performers are going to do, you can take or leave that information. But if you are coachable, you're going to be able to process that from the mind of a business owner and say, what is Jen trying to tell me? What can I learn from that? How can I implement that small change that she suggested so that I can get that much closer to my future self? You have to be coachable. You have to be willing to learn, and not as a consumer. We've talked about this. If you're on day 30 and you have done absolutely nothing in the last 30 days to make yourself more money, I dare say you're not going to do it. You have to have made that commitment. I gave you a heart-to-heart on day 28, and I let you know that you have to make it non-negotiable. It has to be there's no option for you to fail or succeed. The only option is success. And unless you're on board with that, you're probably not going to get where you want to go. You have to have the mindset shift. You have to surround yourself with people who are where you want to go. If you don't, you will remain stagnant. You really will. And you have to understand that you have something valuable to offer. And somebody today needs you to let them know that you're looking for people to do Scentsy with you. You need people today who say, I have an order going in if anybody wants in on it. You have somebody out there today who really, really wants to host a Scentsy party, and they don't know who does it. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to ask. You have value. But unless you get yourself out there, and unless you surround yourself with new people who are where you want to be, you're going to stay stuck. So get out there, go on the group page on Facebook and find people who are in the position that you want to be in. Ask them, hey, can we be Facebook friends? You might be bold enough to ask them if they can mentor you. You have to be aware that they might have to say no because they have other things going on in their life. But it's not going to hurt to ask. The worst thing they're going to say is, I don't have time. I'm really sorry. There are going to be, encouraged that you even would want them to coach you or to mentor you. But follow those people, be with the people who are in the position that you want to be in, and you will become like them. That's all I have for you today. I look forward I cannot believe tomorrow, the last day of this video series. I cannot believe it. I want to congratulate you already for making it this far, and I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Have a great day.